Tips with Tay.
Wait, am I supposed to say it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. So what inspired me to become a photographer is I just really wanted to give people what they were paying for. Like, I don't know how to like word it.
Like you just wanted to make sure that like people were getting their money's worth. Like,
yes.
some photographers, I guess you could say, overcharge.
I only give you like 5 pictures or 10 pictures, but I want to make sure y'all are getting y'all's money's worth and that y'all are getting what you pay for. And you go.
What photographer? What inspired me to become a photographer was probably, I guess, my daughter at first. I was a stay-at-home mom. I mean, I still am, but I'm still a stay-at-home mom, and I just took a lot of pictures of my daughter, and the pictures really just brought me a lot of happiness, and I wanted to be able to give those pictures to other people. I wanted to be able to make sure people got those pictures of their kids and their family and were able to cherish them forever. So
That's definitely why I bought my camera, was for my camera.
Yeah.
We would not be photographers if we didn't have our kids.
No.
Hi.
That's totally true, because when I first had my daughter, I just was always taking pictures of her, like every second along the way, and then I finally got a camera. It was just a basic kind of point and shoot camera, I guess, and then I upgraded eventually, and then yeah. Basically, to start our photography businesses, I feel like we both kind of just reached out to family and friends and offered free photo shoots.
You have to give free sessions to build your portfolio, or you have no work to show to anyone.
Free sessions.
Yes.
Like a lot of people
practice.
Yeah, and a lot of photographers, they don't want to start off giving free photo shoots because they're like, well, I think I should get something for my time, but that's not really always the case.
No.
If you want to be able to practice editing and actually taking pictures, you need those
Posing
free
people,
photo
like
shoots.
it's way more than just taking a picture.
There's all
Like,
kinds of stuff.
you gotta,
It's a lot of editing, it's a lot of practice, so you just kind of have to, reach out to family and friends. That was like the main thing that I did. Yeah, my family members would tell their friends or just whoever, so coworkers and all that.
yeah, you definitely want to make sure you do your best on like every session, because they're gonna tell their friends about you and they're gonna say if you did a good job or not. Like
every session, and even like when people message you like on Facebook or Instagram or email or whatever, you should always be extremely nice. Like it doesn't matter if it's a session that you don't want to do or who it is. Yeah, you should always be the nicest you can be.
Be overly nice.
Yeah, they could be returning clients, or they could spread the word for you. So from the very
biggest
start,
client, you never know. Like you could turn into something you never thought. Oh, they brought the new client.
Please just be the nicest you can be. Yeah, Carly's over there. She has a unicorn. She said no.
Why did we start the video?
Do you want to restart it again?
No. Okay, so one of the biggest things about being a beginner photographer is learning how to shoot manual.
Definitely. So we both obviously shoot manual, and we can't go back to auto.
No.
I think
we started on auto.
Oh yeah, totally.
So the most important part.
And I think it took me probably about a month. I was probably in auto, and then, but while I was in auto, I would do, like during each free photo shoot.
Aperture priority?
Yeah, I did. I did those settings too.
I did, because I was like, oh, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, it was actually a little better than auto too. So during like those times that I was in auto, like certain parts of the photo shoot, I would like try to switch to manual and see if I could get it down, but it's just a lot of practice. Even like when you're not doing a photo shoot, you could be at home, like literally
indoor
practicing on
and outdoor
anything.
photography are like two different things.
Two totally different things, yeah.
That's
totally
when you really
different.
need to mess around with your manual settings.
Yeah.
Is indoor and outdoor.
Because, and your settings are always going to be changing. Like if your lighting changes, your settings going to change. Like it can't stay the same all the time.
We're going to make another video, like more in depth about manual mode. More in depth about manual mode.
Yeah.
Another thing we're going to talk about is like what we use to edit. We both use Lightroom. Like There's like 2 different
I
ones.
have both of
I
them.
think I have both.
Mhm.
But I think I use the CC.
I think I use
Or, like,
CC
Classic
for all of
or
them.
something. Yeah, well, yeah, there's a lot in Lightroom that, like, so much to learn in Lightroom.
There's a lot to learn, and
That I
I
didn't even know
honestly
about for
haven't even
months.
learned everything. Like,
Yeah.
there's just so much. Like,
We're gonna make a whole other video about that too.
yeah, and it's just practice. I mean, everything with photography, I feel like, is hands-on and practice. You can read all that you want, but you're not going to know until you get your hands on a camera or hands on Lightroom and see actually what it's really about.
About presets that we use.
A good place to get presets to definitely start off, and they're actually really good presets, is probably Etsy. We both have gotten presets from Etsy.
I get like all my presets.
Yeah, and they're definitely not disappointing. Like,
no, they like never disappoint, and they're really cheap.
Very affordable.
I bought one preset for $85, and it was not as good as my Etsy presets.
Yeah.
Etsy.
And also another thing, you're gonna have to tweak presets a lot. Like, you're gonna apply it to a picture, and maybe it'll work for one picture, and you'll be like, wow, that is absolutely perfect. But to another picture, it won't be perfect, and you're gonna have to tweak it, like change the settings.
Like, sometimes you gotta tweak it a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
sometimes a little, sometimes a lot, or sometimes not at all.
just gonna make your picture look like all the other pictures you see on Instagram. Like, no, you have to like work with your presets.
Yeah, and another thing comes from actually taking the photo in the right settings. It's not just about taking a picture.
It has to be in the right settings.
Totally has to be in the right settings.
Because Lightroom can only do so much in
after. Definitely.
Like, it can do a lot, but not
Yeah.
as much. Like, you
That's
can't
true.
be shooting overexposed because you cannot fix that.
No.
No.
It's actually better to shoot underexposed.
Yeah, that's what I do sometimes. I like shooting.
No, me too. Because I'm like, well, I could definitely bring this up. Like, yeah, it's hard.
But don't like count on that. Just don't like bank on Lightroom like all the time.
Yeah.
Like, you should know what settings you should be shooting in.
You can always get presets, but you should also maybe try to like kind of grow and just make your own presets. Like, just practice on your own photos, and you don't have to use those presets right away. But I mean, everything in photography, I always say, it's just practice.
Like,
Yeah.
You literally can never practice too
No.
much. Like,
And that's what I'm constantly doing. I have a lot of my own presets that I use.
She should sell them.
But it took me a while, like, to perfect them. And they're not even perfect, like, for all my photos. I wish they were. Like, I mean, I just took photos of Taylor, like, a few days
saw
ago.
them on my page.
And they're not all perfect. Like, I tried to use them for every single one, and I'm just like, no, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work for
even trying to tweak it. Like, even with the tweaks, I was like, no, it doesn't fit. So
yeah, like sometimes I'll be editing an album and I have to use like 2 different presets. It just doesn't work for every photo.
No.
Like, the lighting is always different in every photo. Like, no photo is the same.
yeah. But we're definitely going to be making more videos.
We should do one every Wednesday.
I know. That'd be cool. Every Wednesday we'll make a new
I wish it
video.
was like scenes.
Yeah, we could do behind the
engagement
scenes.
session.
Oh, that'd be cute. That would be perfect. We'll do a lot of behind the scenes, like with us editing and us taking the actual photos, and kind of just show you guys what settings we're using, and
talk about like how we pose people and like,
posing is another thing. Practice. Like,
that's gonna be a whole other
natural.
video.
Yeah.
I can't wait for all the other videos.
Yeah, I'm excited to make more videos and help
Please
anybody out.
subscribe. Oh, I never thought I'd say that.
Make friends with photographers.
Yes,
Like,
it's about
community over competition always.
Yes.
Community over competition
Definitely.
thing.
Join our
And-
Houston photographer group
Yeah,
on Facebook.
it's called Houston Local Photographers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's about community over competition, and we created it because we think it's just really important. Like, if you have knowledge and somebody wants to become a photographer,
Share your knowledge.
Yeah, share your knowledge.
Share your location.
There are enough clients for everybody. Your style might not fit one person, but it might fit another photographer's.
Yeah.
Share what location you're using.
Location.
It's not a big deal. It's best to do it that way because you gain friends. I mean, we have like a really good friendship just because.
She literally reached out to me.
Yeah, I reached out and they were so nice to me. I was like, I have a friend in Texas. And I'm from Cali, so I just moved to Texas about 2 months ago, and it's been hard finding friends. So now I have a really good friend, and I'm just
And
so
we have
happy.
the same name.
Same name. Our daughters are Carly. I almost put them together. Carly and Kyler.
Yeah, kind of look alike too.
They do.
They're gonna be best friends. They met today for the first time.
Yeah.
And they're having fun together.
Jumping on the bed.
Which you'll probably see like somewhere in this video.
Yeah.
Probably in the beginning. I feel like that's probably.
I know, yeah.
Bloopers, something. I don't know. Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys have any questions, and you could always like message us and ask us to talk about it on the next video. And we're open to answering any questions. Like, we want to help you build.
If you give us questions, we'll answer them in our next video.
Yes.
We should do that. Like, have people give us questions. We'll just make a list and answer all of them.
That'd be fun. Bye.